Great Classics Q107 606 with John Lane playing the great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today. It's Q107.
It's a little...
Kentucky 35-26. It was Alabama taking Memphis State 10-7, while Tennessee defeated Mississippi 36-25. Georgia, of course, took Auburn earlier today in a heartbreaker for Auburn, but a good game for Georgia. 37-27 was the final of that one. We'll keep you updated with all the scores a little bit later on tonight, right here at Q107.
What's your name, dude?
Clint Eastwood.
Back to the Future Part 3, Sunday at 8:30, 7:30 Central on NBC. Great Scott!
Don't forget, each and every Saturday night beginning at 7 o'clock and tonight as well, it'll be the Rock and Gold Oldies Show with my buddy and yours, Humble Harves, coming up a little bit later on tonight. And you can call 1-800-92-PARTY to get your request in for the Rock and Gold Oldies Show tonight at 7 on Q107.
Watch a young man running against the wind. I'll be running against the wind.
Great Classics Q107, Bob Seger and Against the Wind, 6:35, John Lane on your radio. Send that one out to the folks out at Godfather's listening tonight. Thanks for the phone call. Soon a brand new now, Phil Collins and Genesis for Huntsville, Alabama. You're no son of mine. Great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today, Q107. Classics Q107, the latest from Genesis. Phil Collins, of course, on lead of that one. You're no son of mine. 6:40, John Lane on a Saturday night, reminding you to be sure and join Terry Taylor each and every night, 7 until midnight. Monday through Friday nights, he does a little thing called After Hours beginning at 8 o'clock, and it's a dedication show where you call in your favorite songs to your favorite honey or something you just like to put on the air to somebody that you care a lot about, or you get the picture. All you got to do is be sure and call in just ahead of 8 o'clock, and he'll write them down and get them on the air. And if you call in during the show between 8 and 11, he'll get you on the air with your dedication for your sweetheart. It's After Hours. Terry Taylor each and every Monday through Friday nights on Q107.
Great Classics 107.
Dupree, Great Classics Q107, Hot Rod Hearts. John Lane at 6:48 on a Saturday night. Don't forget, good friend of mine, Humble Harve, is coming up just after 7 tonight. He'll have the Rock and Gold Oldies Show, and you can call in for your Rock and Gold favorites, the 50s, 60s, and 70s at 1-800-92-PARTY. And he'll be in just after 7 o'clock tonight. It is the Rock and Gold Oldies Show with Humble Harve just after 7 o'clock.
Get ready.
And on Geostorms, trackers, and metros. You won't just hear it, you'll feel it.
Sound that pound.
Tennessee Valley weather.
It's going to be mostly cloudy tonight. Got a chance of showers. Overnight about 53. Tomorrow, cloudy, rain likely. A high of 68. Mostly cloudy again tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday. Again, your high tomorrow about 68. Monday and Tuesday, both days around 64 degrees. All in all, slight chance of rain throughout Tuesday, but warm temperatures. I think I'll take it. What about you? It's mostly cloudy in the Shoals at 67, mostly cloudy and 68 in Huntsville, Decatur. It's John Lane kicking off more great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today.
Great Classics 107. your face. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. She's found somebody else to take your place. You've got your troubles, I've got mine. Have flown away. And so forgive me
If I say to you, my friend, that I ain't no pity for you, for I ain't true. You see, I lost my little girl too.
I'd help another place another time. You've got your
One can have a dream, baby. Two can make that dream so real. One can talk about being in love. Two can say how it really feels. One can worship on a star. Two can make that wish come true, yeah. One can stand alone in the dark. Two can make the light shine through. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. Just take two. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Make a dream come true. Just take two. Yeah, one can take a walk in the moonlight, thinking that it's really nice. But two walk in the hand in hand, it's like adding just a pinch of spice. Yeah, it takes two, baby. It takes two, baby. Me and you. Just take two. It takes two, baby. It takes two, baby, to make a dream come true.
the greatest hits on earth, rockin' gold.
Let me be all there is to know.
Great Classics Q107, 12:08 Sunday afternoon. It's John Lane checking in with more great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today it's Q107. Great Classics Q107. It's Fleetwood Mac and Over My Head, 12:19 Sunday afternoon with John Lane. And what do? We play the best in today's, of course, hits and the classics from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. It's Great Classics Q107. Great Classics Q107, Michael Bolton. What a man. Loves a woman, 12:23 Sunday afternoon with John Lane. Hey, don't forget, each and every Monday night, we have this little thing we do at the Classic Cafe, or rather over at by golly, we do it over there at Court Street Cafe. That's where it is, and you need to be there. That's Court Street Cafe on Court Street in downtown Florence. We do a little thing, Monday Night Football, and Ron Jeffries will be out there broadcasting live beginning at 5 o'clock. 2-for-1 appetizers and all that jazz going on at the Court Street Cafe. It's each and every Monday night. And don't forget the Court Street Cafe, also located in Huntsville and Decatur, and that's each and every Monday night. Monday Night Football at the Court Street Cafe in Great Classics Q107. Kathy Dennis, Great Classics Q107, Too Many Walls, 12:39 Sunday afternoon. John Lane, and well, I'm getting hungry. I don't know about you. It's Sunday afternoon. It's lunchtime. Listen, during the week, we may treat the gang at your place of business to lunch. All you got to do during the week is send your entry to Q107's Bunch for Lunch. Now, the post office box number is 932 Florence 35631. Or if you don't want to do that, you can fax it to us at 764-8169. Mr. Ron Jeffries will select a winner during the Classic Cafe every Thursday after 12:30, and you could be next for a free lunch from Q107 at Godfather's in Florence and Huntsville. I'm hungry already. Smokey Double good, everything. Great Classics Q107, 1254. John Lane on a Sunday afternoon. Nice warm weather out there. I'll have a complete look at that weather here in just a moment. Don't forget, each and every Monday night, once again, I want to remind you what we do out at the Court Street Cafe right here in downtown Florence. We, of course, broadcast live beginning at 5 o'clock and have 2-for-1 appetizers, and we have Monday Night Football. It's the Monday Night Football party going on each and every Monday night at the Court Street Cafe in Florence, Decatur, and now in Huntsville. The 3 locations. You can go out to either of those locations and get 2-for-1 appetizers, and, of course, watch the Monday Night Football game with the Q crew at the Court Street Cafe in Florence. It's Court Street Cafe and Monday Night Football from Q107.
Monday on...
We leave her with my mom.
Share the season with someone special in an Alabama state park. For package plan information or reservations, call 1-800-ALA-PARK.
Tennessee Valley weather.
It's going to be partly sunny the rest of this afternoon. Got a chance of showers and a high of 74. Cloudy tonight. Still a good chance for showers and thunder showers. Overnight low tonight about 52. A chance of showers again and maybe some thunder showers tomorrow. Tomorrow's high up to 68 degrees. Currently in Huntsville and Decatur, it's mostly cloudy and 73, partly sunny and 74 in the Shoals. John Lane kicking off more great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today.
Great Classics 107 WQLT.
Great Classics 107. It's 110. John Lane on a Sunday afternoon. We'll have NFL scores run down for you a little bit later on this hour. Also, the best of your favorite music. It's 1-800-239-6107 if you got something in mind this afternoon. It's the great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today. Great Classics Q107. Great Classics Q107, and you don't need me now. Save up all your tears. The latest from Sheriff, 23 after 1. Sunday afternoon with John Lane. Don't forget, we'll run down those NFL football scores just a couple of minutes from right now, so you be sure and stick around for that. Also, of course, a reminder for you to join us each and every Monday night at the Court Street Cafe for Monday Night Football as we broadcast live beginning at 5 o'clock from the Florence location of the Court Street Cafe. Of course, they're located now in Huntsville and Decatur as well. It doesn't matter which one you go to, just as long as you join us for Monday Night Football at the Court Street Cafe, either in Huntsville, Decatur, or in Florence. And, of course, they have 2-for-1 appetizers and a lot of great specials going on starting at 5 p.m. Monday for Monday Night Football. Great Classics Q107. Simply Red, Something Got Me Started. Great Classics, Q107, 140. Sunday afternoon with John Lane. We'll run down those NFL scores for you in just a moment. First, got a Q-tip for you. The 4th annual free puppy information class is going to be held next Wednesday. It'll be at the Broadway Recreation Center. Housebreaking, biting, barking, chewing, nutrition, and grooming will be among the topics discussed, which are really great topics to talk about if you want to have it's nice to have a pet around the house, you know, and especially have one trained. You can call us at Q107 for more information on this. That's the 4th annual free puppy information class being held this coming Wednesday. Be sure and give us a call for all the details on that. Run down and check at the NFL this afternoon. In the second, it's Chicago over Indianapolis, 7-7. Well, that's a tie, isn't it now, John? Why don't you just wake up today? Cincinnati is also in the second. They're tied with Philadelphia. Denver over Kansas City in the second, 10-7. Green Bay on top of Minnesota. This also in the second, 14-7. Also in the second, New York Jets over New England, 14-0. Atlanta over Tampa Bay in the second, 19-0. And in the second, surprise, surprise. Yeah, right. Washington on top of Pittsburgh, 17-0. Washington having a great year this year. We'll keep you up to date on all the NFL scores throughout the afternoon right here on Great Classics Q107.
Great Classics 107.
Bonnie Rich, Great Classics Q107, 155, Sunday afternoon with John Lane. Nice out there. Weather. Well, I'll run down that complete weather for you in just a moment. It's warm, though. That's all that counts, right? Hey, listen, what a great way to honor your employer or business that goes out of their way to help their customers. You can nominate them as the Q107 Business of the Day. Send your nomination to Q107 Business of the Day, P.O. Box 932, Florence, 35631. Or you can fax it to us during the week at 764-8169. Morning Mayor and Friends. We'll select a business of the day from Q107 every weekday morning.
Sunday, it's the World
So now, give me a break. It's just not AT&T.
Tennessee Valley weather.
That's going to be partly sunny the rest of this afternoon. We guess maybe a slight chance of showers moving in here by the evening. Today's high about 74. Cloudy tonight, still a good chance for showers and maybe some thunder showers too. Overnight low 52, cloudy with a chance of showers again and maybe some thunder showers tomorrow at a high of 68. It's mostly cloudy in the Shoals and 74, mostly cloudy in Huntsville and Decatur and 73. I'm John Lane, kicking off more great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today.
Great Classics 107 WQLT.
Against the wind, running against the wind, running against the wind, against the wind. See the young man run against the wind. Watch the young man run against the wind. Watch the young man running against the wind. I'll be running against the wind. Against the wind. Let the cowboys ride against the wind. Against the wind. Let the cowboys ride.
Great Classics Q107, Let the Cowboys Ride. Running against the wind, Bob Seger, 210 with John Lane. It's Great Classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today. It's Great Classics. This is Q107. The Beatles, Get Back. Q107, Great Classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today. Conviction of the Heart, latest from Kenny Loggins. 220, John Lane on a Sunday afternoon. How you doing? I appreciate you being along with me. And, of course, I want to remind you each and every Monday through Friday night, we got this man named Terry Taylor that works here. Yeah, you've heard the name before, and he does a little thing called After Hours, and it's each and every Monday through Friday night beginning at 8 o'clock. Well, he comes in here about 7 and starts taking the phone calls, and then about 8 o'clock, he starts taking the dedications on the air. And if you've got somebody that you really care a lot about, a special someone in your life or something like that, you be sure and give Terry a call Monday through Friday nights as he does After Hours right here on Great Classics Q107. It's a way of letting someone you know that you're thinking about them. It's a special little show, After Hours, Monday through Friday nights during Terry Taylor's show, Great Classics Q107.
Great Classics 107.
To the news, Great Classics Q107, Perfect World. 2:35 on a Sunday afternoon. It's John Lane. How you doing today? It's a beautiful day weather-wise. It's cloudy out there, I know, but we'll take the warm weather. How about that? We'll have a complete update on the weather a little bit later on this hour right here on Great Classics Q107. Paula Abdul. Great Classics Q107 and Blowing Kisses in the Wind. New from Paula. 2:39. John Lane on a Sunday afternoon. And Great Classics Q107 wants you to come watch Monday Night Football with us while you enjoy the atmosphere of the Court Street Cafe. They're located at 2nd and Moulton in Decatur, University and Julia now in Huntsville. Or you can join the Q crew at the Court Street Cafe in downtown Florence for 2-for-1 appetizers. This week, the Buffalo Bills will head to Miami. They'll be playing the Dolphins. And you can join us at 5 for all the fun. Of course, 2-for-1 appetizers. I take advantage of that every week. Mr. Ron Jeffries will be broadcasting live beginning at 5 o'clock this Monday afternoon. Court Street Cafe and Monday Night Football from Q107. And speaking of football, here's the latest from the NFL. In the third, it's Chicago over Indianapolis, 17-10. There's a tie in the third right now. Cincinnati and Philadelphia both tied at 7. Kansas City's over Denver in the third, 13-10. Also in the third, Green Bay over Minnesota, 21-14. New York Jets on top of New England, 21-0. That one in the third as well. Also in the third, the Falcons of Atlanta over the Buccaneers of Tampa Bay, 33-0. And in the fourth, no surprise here, Washington on top of Pittsburgh, 27-0. I kind of feel for Pittsburgh because they have to play like one of the best football teams Washington's had in quite some time. Washington doing very well this year. It is 2:40. We'll have an update more on more NFL scores a little bit later on this afternoon, so you be sure and stick right here to Q107. And we'll also have an update on that beautiful weather coming up a little bit later on this afternoon.
Great Classics 107 WQLT.
Great Classics Q107, Richard Marks. Why do I keep coming back to you? 2:56 Sunday afternoon, John Lane. Nice day out there temperature-wise. A little cloudy and got some rain on the way. I'll update that weather here for you in just a moment. I want to remind you each and every Friday night you can join us for all of the high school football scores first from all the playoff action. It is a service of Q107 and Comcast Cable, and each and every Friday night we let you know what's going on in those football playoff games. So be sure and join us for the Friday night's Q107 up-to-date high school football scoreboard brought to you by Q107 and Comcast Cable.
Pop a stick of delicious, cool Trident fresh mint gum into your mouth. Trident. Good for your teeth and great taste, too.
It's not fit for man nor beast out here. Let's build an igloo.
Tennessee Valley weather.
That's going to be mostly cloudy the rest of this afternoon, but warm. Got a slight chance of showers moving in later in the afternoon, and a high around 74 degrees. Cloudy tonight, still a good chance for showers and thunder showers. Overnight low about 52. Cloudy with a chance of showers and thunder showers again tomorrow, and a high of 68. It's mostly cloudy and 73 in Huntsville and Decatur. Mostly cloudy and 74 in the Shoals. I'm John Lane, kicking off more great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today.
Great Classics 107 WQLT.
Great Classics Q107, Benjamin Orr, stay tonight. Good afternoon, 3:08 with John Lane on a Sunday afternoon. It's a mostly cloudy Sunday, but it's warm out there. We'll take it, won't we? We're playing the greatest classics from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today. It's Great Classics Q107. Curtis Tigers, Great Classics Q107, I wonder why. 3:20 on a Sunday afternoon. You've got John Lane all the way till 6 tonight. We'll check a rundown of those NFL scores a little bit later on this hour. Also update you on that rainy weather we're about to have. It's beautiful out there right now as far as the temperatures are concerned. 74 right now in the Shoals. It's 73 over in Huntsville and Decatur. Now listen, we want to invite you to join us at the Court Street Cafe because each and every Monday night we watch Monday Night Football. And that's not all we do. We have like 2-for-1 appetizers. That's right. You can buy one, get one free, as they would say. 2-for-1 appetizers at the Court Street Cafe, and they now have one in Huntsville and in Decatur. They're located at 2nd and Moulton in Decatur, University and Julia in Huntsville. You can join the Q crew, too, at the Court Street Cafe in downtown Florence. Again, they have 2-for-1 appetizers, and this week it'll be Buffalo heading into Miami to play the Dolphins. You can join us beginning at 5. Great Classics Q107 and Midnight Football at the Court Street Cafe. Here's Gloria Estefan. On a Sunday afternoon with John Lane, Court Street Cafe over in Huntsville, listening this afternoon. Hey, thanks for having us along. This song's for you. It's Bob Seger, The Real Love. Great Classics Q107. Real Love, Bob Seger, Great Classics Q107, 3:35 Sunday afternoon with John Lane. Hey, listen, I got a reminder for you. Each and every week, Ron Jeffries does this thing called the Classic Cafe each and every day beginning at 12 noon, and you can call in your favorite classic songs of the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and he'll be glad to do your song for you. It's a Classic Cafe each and every Monday through Friday at noon right here on Q107 with Ron Jeffries. Be sure and be tuned to Ron during the week. Got some scores for you from the NFL this Sunday afternoon. It's a final now. Washington defeating Pittsburgh 41-14. Well, Pittsburgh came back and scored a couple of touchdowns there before it was over with. Atlanta on top of Tampa Bay 43-7. That is a final also. This one a final as well. Philadelphia on top of Cincinnati 17-10. Denver took Kansas City today 24-20. Now in the fourth, it is Chicago over Indianapolis 31-17. Also in the fourth, Minnesota over Green Bay 35-21. Also in the fourth, the Jets over New England 28-21. These just getting started. No scores in the following games. Phoenix, San Francisco, L.A., Detroit, Dallas, New York, New Orleans, and San Diego. In the first, it's the L.A. Raiders on top of Seattle 3-0. That all from the NFL. And from the SEC, Tennessee today officially accepted the invitation to play Penn State in the Fiesta Bowl in Tip, Arizona. And it's going to be on New Year's Day. There'll be 10,000 tickets available for the Vols fans, and the Vols earned the bowl berth by knocking off Mississippi 36-25 yesterday at Neyland Stadium up in Knoxville. The Vols built a 26-0 lead over the Rebels before the Ole Miss team was able to battle back and make the score respectable in the second half. And then the 10th-ranked Vols improved to 7-2 overall and 3-2 in the Southeastern Conference, while Mississippi is now 5-5 and 1-5 on the year. That's Tennessee going to the Fiesta Bowl. If we get any more bowl information and more football scores from the NFL, you will be the first to know. So keep it right here to Q107 throughout the afternoon for the latest in scores. On Q107, be sure and keep it right here.
Great Classics 107, WQLT.
Great Classics Q107, Roberta Flack, Maxie Priest set the night to music. John Lane, 3:53 Sunday afternoon. I want to remind you that we're going to test your knowledge with IQ Trivia each and every day with J. Michael Pruitt. You could win lunch from Subway and a coupon for Idahoan Foods. All you got to do is be listening for IQ Trivia with J. Michael Pruitt from Q107 weekday afternoons just after 2 o'clock. And you could win from Q107
for 2 more days of...
And I'm like, no, I have a good deal now. Could you hold? Well, look, guys, I tried you once, remember? Could you hold? Well, I sure didn't save big last time. Could you hold? You still there? Give me a break. They're just not AT&T.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Well, the rest of this afternoon going to be cloudy, and we still have a slight chance of showers moving in later this afternoon. Cloudy tonight, still a good chance for showers and thunder showers. Overnight low tonight, 52. Cloudy, a chance of showers and thunder showers again tomorrow, and a high up to 68. It's mostly cloudy in Huntsville, Decatur, still 73 warm degrees. How about that? Mostly cloudy in the Shoals and 74. I'm John Lane, kicking off more great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today it's Great Classics Q107.
Great Classics 107, WQLT.
Q107 407 Sunday afternoon. John Lane along with you. And how are you today? Isn't this just some nice weather we're having? We'll update that weather later this hour. Q107 Radio. Can't change that. James Taylor, Great Classics, Q107, down on Copperline. 418, John Lane on a Sunday afternoon. Been talking about this beautiful weather. It's not so beautiful as far as the clouds are concerned, because it is mostly cloudy all over North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, and Mississippi. But it's warm. And there is a cold front on the way, but it's warm out there right now. The cold front not going to really bring the temperatures down that much. A complete look at the weather a little bit later on this hour. Right now, I got to remind you to join us tomorrow night and every Monday night for Monday Night Football while you enjoy the atmosphere of the Court Street Cafe. They're located at 2nd and Moulton in Decatur, University and Julia in Huntsville now. Or you can join the Q Crew at the Court Street Cafe right here in downtown Florence for 2-for-1 appetite. This week, Buffalo Bills will be playing Miami Dolphins, and you can join us beginning at 5, and we'll have, of course, our live broadcast beginning at 5 right here on Q107 as well. Again, they're located at 2nd and Moulton in Decatur, University of Julia in Huntsville, so you can, if you're in Decatur or around Huntsville, you can join them over there, or join the Q Crew in downtown Florence at that location for 2-for-1 appetizers at all locations now of the Court Street Cafe. It's each and every Monday night football from Great Classics Q107.
Great Classics 107, WQLT.
Classics Q107, the latest from Phil Collins in Genesis. You're no son of mine. 4:38, John Lane on a Sunday afternoon doing the best of the greatest classics, the 60s, the 70s, 80s, and today. And, of course, we'll update you on that NFL in just a moment. Want to remind you first, though, that if you are listening around during the week, and well, I just know you are, you ought to be, because Terry Taylor does a little thing each and every evening called After Hours, and it's a way for you to dedicate a special song to that special someone in your life. Now, all you have to do is be listening, and you can call in at the numbers he gives you throughout the show, and you will get your dedication on the air and possibly your voice too. How about that? Get right on the radio each and every night. After Hours each and every night with Terry Taylor right here on Great Classics Q107. Now, let's update you on that NFL. Here's the latest from the NFL. So far at the half, it's San Francisco over Phoenix 7-0. Also at halftime, Detroit on top of the Rams 7-3. New York Giants on top of Dallas 16-3 at the half. New Orleans on top of San Diego 21-14. It's LA Raiders on top of Seattle. This one also in the half 24-7. Finals from today. New York Jets took New England 28-21. Minnesota over Green Bay 35-21. Chicago down to Indianapolis 31-17. Denver took Kansas City 24-20 earlier today. Philadelphia took the Bengals of Cincinnati 17-10. Atlanta on top of Tampa Bay 43-7. And it was the Washington Redskins going to 11-0 on the season, 41-14 on top of Pittsburgh today. That is from the NFL. From the SEC, we want to remind you Tennessee today officially accepted the invitation to play Penn State in the Fiesta Bowl in Tiff, Arizona. That'll be on New Year's Day, and there'll be 10,000 tickets available for all you Vol fans. No word on any bowls for Alabama. But if we get the word and the official word, we will let you know about it right here first on Great Classics Q107. So be sure and stay right close to your radio. We'll also update you on that weather here in just a little bit. Got some rain on the way. Be sure and keep your radio right where you are.
Great Classics 107, WQLT.
Great Classics Q107, no sacrifice at all, Elton John.
No sacrifice.
4:51 with John Lane on a Sunday afternoon. It's kind of becoming a Sunday evening faster this time of year, isn't it? Getting dark early out there. I'll complete look at that weather here in just a couple of minutes. Stick around. Amy Grant, that's what's love for. Q107.
Sometimes we make
Great Classics Q107, 4:55, Sunday afternoon with John Lane. That's what love is for. That's so pretty. Hey, listen, we got some rain on the way that we need to talk to you about. But first, I'll tell you about the Court Street Cafe once again, because you need to be down there. Each and every Monday night, we have such a great time at the Court Street Cafe. If you're not there, well, you're missing out. Ron Jeffries will be broadcasting live if you don't get a chance to join us. But if you do, come on down, because you can not only see the ball game, Monday Night Football, you can have 2-for-1 appetizers and join the Q Crew. Now, they have 3 locations now. They're not just in Florence anymore. They're at University and Julia over in Huntsville and 2nd and Moulton in Decatur. And, of course, you can join the Q Crew for their live broadcast. That'll be this Monday night beginning at 5 o'clock from Great Classics Q107. And be sure and join us for that, all right? Don't miss out on all the fun. And let me tell you, it's loads of fun. I promise. The the Velvet Underground, the type of club you might expect to find in New York, Atlanta, Los Angeles, or Dallas. But now you'll find it in Huntsville, the all-new Velvet Underground. Tonight, it's a disco inferno at the corner of University Drive and the Parkway in Huntsville. Tonight, you're not gonna believe you're in North Alabama. The all-new Velvet Underground. Be there.
Tennessee Valley weather.
Be there. Looks like this, folks. Going to be cloudy with rain likely and possibly some thunder showers late tonight. Overnight low about 58. Cloudy with showers and thunderstorms still possible tomorrow. A high up to 68. Cloudy and still more showers and thunderstorms for Monday night. Low down to 58. Then on Tuesday, cloudy with scattered thunder showers. Tuesday's high up to 70 degrees. It's mostly cloudy in Huntsville and Decatur and 73. Mostly cloudy and 73 on the Shoals. And I'm John Lane, kicking off more great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today.
Great Classics 107 WQLT.
When it all goes crazy in the thrill.
Classics Q107 is the great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today. 1-800-239-6107 gets you in touch with me and your favorite songs. It's 5:08. I'm John Lane doing the Eagles, the best of my love for South Huntsville. Great classics Q107. Great Classics Q107. Oh, Sharon, Steve 519. Hello, Sunday evening with John Lane. We're rolling through the greatest classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today. This one goes out to Moulton, Alabama. Thanks for the call. Rod Stewart, Broken Arrow. Great Classics Q107. Great Classics Q107, turn my whole world around. 523, happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing all right tonight. We got some rain on the way. We'll get an update on that forecast here in just a little bit. But we do expect some rain. Not as much as they had earlier predicted it was going to rain like 3 or 4 days. But now they've upped it to maybe just Monday and Tuesday. And late tonight. Anyway, I'll update that for you a little bit later on this hour. And Kim Carson's coming in just after 6 tonight, okay? So be sure and join her a little bit later on. I want to remind you, though, once again about After Hours, a little show that our own Terry Taylor does each and every evening between 7 and midnight. Now, what he'll do is between 7 and 8, he'll take your phone calls and start writing down some of your dedications. And about 8 o'clock, he'll start playing them back and do a little thing he likes to call After Hours, and we like to call it After Hours, too. Not just him that calls it After Hours. It's a station thing. But Terry does the show and does a mighty fine job of it, and you need to join him for After Hours each and every Monday through Friday night from 8 till 11. You can call in a dedication for your honey or your favorite somebody or a family member maybe. Anyway, it's After Hours each and every evening right here on Great Classics Q107. Great Classics Q107. Rupert Holmes, Escape the Pina Colada song. Lady called in and she said, hey, I got a song that I need you to figure out for me. And I said, hey, I'll be glad to help if I can. And so we sat there and fought on the telephone about that song, and she was saying, what's about a guy that crawls into his cave and wants to escape, and it's got pina coladas or something like that. It took a while, but we finally got it. Just call me Mr. Music Professor here. It's Great Classics Q107. Live for loving you, Gloria Estefan. Quickly this time of year, it's just like it's daytime. You look out the window 5 minutes later, and it's nighttime. Hey, I got a reminder for you. The holiday season fills our homes with colorful plans and decorations, but unfortunately, curious toddlers will inevitably try to touch and taste everything that they can reach. So parents, you're urged to keep all poisonous plants and small decorations out of the children's reach. Remember, okay? And you can call us at Q107 for more information on holiday safety. Just call me up and say, hey, I want some more information on that holiday safety thing you was talking about, and I'll be glad to pass some more tips along to you if you need those. In the NFL today, a lot of football action, and boy, is it winding down this football season, winding down quick, only about another month at the most. Some finals from today: Washington over Pittsburgh 41-14. It was Atlanta over Tampa Bay 43-7. Philadelphia down Cincinnati 17-10. Denver over Kansas City 24-20. Chicago down to Indianapolis 31-17. Minnesota over Green Bay 35-21. The New York Jets over New England 28-21. Now some fourth round action in the fourth quarter. It's San Francisco 7, Phoenix 3. These are all from the third quarter. It's L.A. on top of Detroit in the third, 10-7. New York Giants on top of Dallas, 16-9 in the third. Also in the third, New Orleans over San Diego, 21-14. And in the fourth, it's the L.A. Raiders on top of the Seattle Seahawks, 31-7. We'll have updates on the NFL each and every Sunday afternoon right here, so you be sure and keep it on Q107 for all the latest updates. Don't forget Friday nights, we do a little high school football scoreboard. A lot of tournament actions in the scoreboards on Friday nights, so be sure and join us right here.
Great Classics 107 WQLT.
Michael Bolton, Great Classics Q107, When a Man Loves a Woman. 5:56 with John Lane, almost out the door for a Sunday afternoon. Kim Carson's coming in just after 6, and she'll have more of the great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today. Be sure and stick around. I'll run down that forecast one more time before I break away and get out of here, so hang on for that. Sunday night.
Back to the Future Part 3, Sunday at 8:30, 7:30 Central on NBC. Great Scott!
That's going to be cloudy tonight with rain likely and possibly some thunder showers late tonight. Overnight low about 58. Cloudy with showers and thunderstorms tomorrow and a high of 68. Cloudy with still more showers and thunderstorms Monday night and a low of 58. Then cloudy on Tuesday with scattered thunder showers and a high of 70. It's mostly cloudy in Huntsville, Decatur, and 73. Mostly cloudy in the Shoals, and 73. That's it for John Lane. Kim Carson's coming in next to kick off more great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today. Y'all have a great weekend.
Great Classics 107 WQLT.
Clouds, well, it was all cloudy this afternoon. It's going to stay like for a few days, looks like. Got a slight chance of rain tonight, tomorrow, and on into tomorrow night. And our best chance for a shower or a thunderstorm is going to come on Wednesday. Daytime highs over the next few days around 65 or so. Overnight lows down around 60. It's going to be kind of maintaining those constant temperatures, just typical fall weather. Right now it's real cloudy. Temperature 69 in Huntsville and Decatur, 67 in the Shoals. And my name's Terry Taylor, rolling with more great classics of the 60s, 70s, 80s, and today.
Great Classics 107 WQLT.